Hello everyone. In today's video I want to do something, I want to speak about something that um, I think it's gonna be of help for new players, especially because if you already have T5s, it's gonna be absolutely useless for you, to be honest. But it's pretty much the usage of speedups, okay, in the early game, and how do I think you should use them, and in what things you should focus the speedups on. Okay, I think this could be interesting for a lot of people because, like, for example, I'm 14 mil power, but right now I'm telling you I'm punching way above this power. Like, I'm punching like a 22 mil power, and it's just because of what I prioritize on my account and where I use my speedups. Okay, you have like some of my other videos or shorts where I show my march. It's mainly one march, to be honest, is my cup march fighting, and you can see in the reports that I'm doing super well, okay? And that's due to how I focused my account, okay? So yeah, with that out of the way, first of all, we have three types of speed up. One, two, three, four, hehehe, it's four. Yeah, so we have four types of speedups, as I was saying. We have building, we have training, we have research, and we have the universal ones, okay? Obviously, this is pretty simple because you cannot use building for training or anything like that. So the main question becomes, what do you use the universal speedups for, okay? I want to mention one thing quickly. There's gonna be, like, for example, an event whenever you get into the KVK, which is new, which allows you to swap building speedups for training ones. Unless you are, like, for example, Wilder Hall or City Hall or wherever 25, your Sears console is 25 too. I wouldn't really swap all of them. Maybe some if you like already have the Watchtower and the Rally Beacon almost 25, but if you're not at that stage, I'd probably keep them for your buildings, because buildings are a good source of power from where to, like, a good source of power to push, for example, Strongest Lord or events like that, okay? So yeah, how do I recommend you approach your progress with the universal speedups? So my recommendation will be that your main priority is to get to Wilder Hall 21. That's when you can unlock T4s, okay? So at that point, until that point, I think it's fine to use universal speedups on buildings. I think you should do it. You will reach Wilder Hall 21, it's gonna grant you the access to having the Sears Council or whatever the name is for your faction to 21, and that building 21 allows you to unlock the T4 researches, okay? Now, do we stop here with the using universal speedups on training? No, I don't think, sorry, in buildings? No, I don't think so. And I'm gonna elaborate on why. So pretty much you can see this as your limit for City Hall 21. Whenever you get to City Hall 21, you can get all these T4s, but then you're missing all this part, and for me this part is huge, okay? To pretty much reach this, honestly, you need City Hall 23, because you will need the Sears Council 23. Now, there's a bit of another important topic, which is Scholarship 1, Architecture 2, and Scholarship 2, okay? So you can see I have this 9 out of 10, but to reach level 10 I need this to 24. I don't think this is anymore like a huge priority. It's only 3% research speed. Of course everything helps, but I wouldn't really rush this just to get 3% extra research speed. So let's say, for example, you reach City Hall 21, okay, you're unlocking your T4s, then my recommendation is to keep pushing this until you can unlock this, which I think it's City Hall 23. Why? These first levels, like, let's say, for example, my Archer, is 1% stats, but it only takes 6 hours, okay? This right now is starting to take a long time, 16 days, but this one, for example, is 5 days for 1% attack. So pretty much you can get extra stats on your troops for really low amount of time that you don't even need to speed up, okay? So my recommendation is push to City Hall 21, unlock the T4s, then push to City Hall 23, but don't use as many speedups as before, okay? Just let it slowly go, because like T4 researches take a long time, okay? So you don't really need to speed up the building, okay? Now, when you are City Hall 23, I'd say don't speed up any more buildings, okay? I haven't done it myself, I'm just letting them go slowly. Why? You wanna focus on tech. City Hall 25 is not gonna give you anything to the game rather than, what, 5% extra troop cap? So why rush this? Unless you're pushing like a Strongest Lord event, there's no reason to speed up this building. You want to use all your generic speed ups on tech, okay? That's why I'm doing so good in PvP. I have those 2 skills at 8, this one at 7, all of these at 5, my caps are 7-5, and my plan is just to keep pushing PvP tech. Look, PvE wise, I have obviously the cores, but here you can already start see that they like level 1 supply chains, level 4, like these are huge, like these are good, but I'm just going all in on PvP. As you can see here, I haven't even bothered, and it's only 3 hours. I'm just fully focused on stats, because at the end that's what will help my team the most, okay? So again, my recommendation, you go, you grab your City Hall 21, then at that point you don't really speed up any buildings unless you need, like there's 2 options, you need to push Strongest Lord or an event for power, then you might speed up buildings because they give the best power per speed up, or the second option is you already finished all your T4 tech and you are stuck, then you try to speed up the building so you have access to these techs. This is giving me 5% defense, 5% attack, 5% HP, okay? It's huge to have this unlocked, okay? For the next SLE, I'm planning on speeding up these 2 to 9, then I'm planning to try to make like this one and this one to level 6, then maybe push this one to level 8, okay? But yeah, just use your speed ups for tech, your universal ones, it's the best you can do, it's gonna be the biggest upgrade you're gonna have in PvP. Look, I know you might say, look, we're not having much PvP. Anyways, I think you should still focus on PvP, okay? Having more stamina recovery, more CPU recovery is super good, but like what matters in this game is PvP, that's the truth, okay? Yes, you can argue this is gonna end up like long term benefiting you more in terms of you killing more darklings or more forts, more treaties, etc, etc. But the honest truth is, whenever I go to the field, I literally crush my enemies. That gives me a lot of merit, so I can go to this shop, I can come here, and I can be buying all this stuff, okay? This is pet coins. Even if you don't want the skill, you just grab it, sell it for pet coins, okay? So yeah, I wanted to make a short video about this because I do believe you can tell a huge difference on how people build their accounts. From people who are focused like on full building versus people who are focused on tech. Tech is gonna make you win fights.